Hi everybody, welcome to the last session of Underwater World. Today I'm going to show you how to lay out your underwater scene, how to apply your stickers, and then how to take a photo of your collage. Let's go. Start by laying out your background on a nice clean table, and you can give it a clean as well. Make sure that it doesn't have any dust on it because we're going to be applying stickers to it now. And get out the stickers that you've been making, your collage elements. Now is the time to start laying out and arranging how we're going to make our collage. So I play around and try different things, of course, before I start peeling. Think about what parts of the scene you might want to put your elements, like the seahorse, for example. Probably would like to be swimming up in the water, whereas the shells might like to sit on the ground down there. I'm feeling pretty happy with this layout. And the last touch is another little coral that I made. There we go. I think that'll sit quite nicely there. Now it's time to start applying our stickers to the background. Let's start with a simple one. Let's start with the coral that I just made. Okay, so remember how we talked about slowly peeling the background off, holding it with one pinched finger and thumb. Now we take it over and use our thumb and then press it down, lowering it gently as we go, pushing it all the way. How about we try the big fish now? Start at his lip. Slowly peel it away. Now this is where you want to hold it up high so it's like that, hanging down. Now we're going to turn it up the other way. Put the little lips down and then slowly push it downwards. Now see, there's a little bit of a loop, little bit of a flick there. Gently pull the tail up and then push that out. Peeling slowly. Another thing you can do is, if you feel like your piece is too big, you can cut it into smaller pieces. Okay, so from one end and then rolling, smoothing it down as you go, like I did with these. So let's try our jellyfish now. We'll start with the circle, the head. So slowly peeling it till you're holding it like that. Then take it down and lay it in position, and then pushing as you lower like that. That's right. Looks good. Okay, let's do the body now. So Now this is one of the ones that's a little bit see-through. So I'm peeling it, holding it on my finger like that. And now I'm just going to hover it over to, just so I know, keeping it a little bit above, just so I know where I'm going to drop it down. So lift back up where your finger's holding it down again. Drop it at the end and then push. There we go. And push it out. Going well. All right, let's put some legs down. Peel off one leg. Slowly, slowly, slowly. There we go. Now, put that leg down. Now, if you're finding this too hard, ask one of the older people in your house to give you a hand if they can, when they've got some time. If you're really finding it's too challenging, because, you know, I've been doing it for a while, so I'm quite practiced at it, but not everybody, you know, gets the hang of it straight away. So there we go. Slowly, there's another leg. So it's okay to ask for help if you need some. Let's put our shells in next. Sea stars. Time for the polyp. That's all right. Now this one's going to be tricky. I'm going to take it very slowly. Start with one, and then you might need to get a grown-up to help you. And if it is too hard, you could always cut these off and stick them down one by one, like we did with the legs. I'm going to give this a go, but if it's too hard, it's even tricky for me, and I've done this a lot. Once you kind of get a few off though, it gets a bit easier. There we go. Be nice and slow. There we go. And holding it. That is the trickiest one of all, I think. So there we go. And we'll just lay it down on one side. Gently put it down. Push it out. There we go. How about our... So if you want them to overlap each other, that is fine. I'm going to stick this one, the big one, down first. How about we put some fish down? I'm putting some little fish swimming through the seaweed. Holding that up now. seahorse. Now this could be a tricky one as well. I'm going to show you a little trick. I'm going to just cut. Now such a tricky shape like this, I'm going to show you another rolling technique. So what we'll do is we'll just pull the head bit off and place it down. That's it. Press it down where we'd like it. And now we'll just press it down as we slowly peel the backing off, because it's a very sneaky one. Now you can ask for help. Whoa. There we go. And now just pop the tail down. Oh, it's not a tail, it's a little flipper. There we go. Final touch is you can get your little spotty stickers and they can become air bubbles. Here we go. Here's your underwater world. So the last step is to take a photo of your collage. I've put this on a wall at home using blue tack, and there are two tricks when taking a good photograph. One of them is not having the light directly shining on so it bounces back off. I'll show you what I mean. I've got a lamp here, and if you shine it straight on, see how there's like a glare spot? So what you need to do is use, say, a lamp and have it bouncing off, the light bouncing off the ceiling, and that will then create what's called a diffused light, and it'll be lovely and even. The other thing you want to also be careful of is not putting a shadow in when you're standing in front of the photo. So with those two things in mind, you can use your camera or someone at home, one of the folks at home's camera, and I'm going to put it on square and also on HDR, high dynamic range, which means it's a good quality, and keeping it nice and still. Take a photo. Follow this link to send your photo in so your art can be part of the community mural. Thank you so much for joining me in Underwater World. I hope you enjoyed those workshops and learning about making sticker collages. And I also hope that you have plenty left to make some collage designs of your own. See you next time.